now.
Man, I'm trying to think, what comes next down the list. Is it something like a Xin Zhao to try and dictate some early game pressure for Diamond Prox? Does he go towards an old school pick like Lee Sin? That's an old school pick.
Yeah.
Zera. It is one of his most played of all time in Anivia, and really did make his mark on Albus Nox Luna with that pickup. And blind picking it, especially given the fact that we think that it could be a top lane Akali, is a bold call.
I mean, they don't know either, so as far as they're concerned, it's also blind, even if Jensen does end up playing the Akali. Throwbacks continue. Jarvan hovered there briefly by Diamond, but we'll see if he settles onto Zac here. Can be tough to take a tank versus Kindred, and is going to take Poppy jungle.
Huh. I like that. Can stop the engage coming out. They have a very control-centric composition. Front to back, they will be able to shred through if there is no tank in here. They do have to worry about, potentially some good flanks coming through from whoever the Akali player is, not to mention the fact that there could be not a bad 1-3-1, but I guess Tahm Kench really does attack that. So I think the Poppy pick here actually makes a lot of sense, Pastry Time. If they can't force with Zeyzal, if they can't get sneaky into the backline, no one really going to be able to deal with Varus and Ivia from this composition. Yep,
Poppy does a great job blocking a lot of the jumps and dashes on the Cloud9 side. Last pick, though, is Victor. You can see Reaper giving his top lane a big thumbs up, says, Licorice, you've earned it. Here's a carry. We'll see and get us through here to game number 3 with yet another win. But Gambit, I feel like actually drafting a very strong comp for them, not just based on what is kind of present in the metagame right now, but the way their style works and their comfort works. I actually really like what they ended up with, which is impressive given how many bans Diamond ate in this draft.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that given the fact that,
probably not in too much trouble and still going to try it. Back into the Shroud, Stayhouse uses his dash away. Blabber going to dive him, looking for the first blood one more time, and he's going to grab it.
Yeah, and that's just greedy from Stayhouse. Wanted to still challenge the minion wave, didn't think they could get on top of him. However,
Jensen, Zeyzal looking to make the combo happen, but Kira does find the good flash. Stun chain there onto Blabber, but he flips out of there and still has Lance Respite going. Here's the Tahm Kench, Blabber burns the ulti. Jensen now fighting on the other side, but Gambit, they found the collapse, they'll devour Blabber, and Lodic grabs himself a very important kill.
And Gambit fans breathe a sigh of relief. A very nice flick
with a great chain of corruption. Zeyzal on the front side, but he's got no ulti and no flash. He's got Ignite, sneaky force to burn the heal, but Egwin devours him up. That's going to be another one. This time it's Kira that grabs it.
And a kill and assist, exactly what this Anivia ordered. Now all of a sudden, Kira also is feeling pretty good about the pickup, the utility of the Anivia coming up massive, and the bottom lane turret also very low Pastry Time. So this game on the bottom side of the map could explode at the moment's notice. Gambit have done a great job of sticking to their guns down here in the bottom side. They had one pressure point left after that gank and the double summoner spells burnt. Kira looked like he was in no man's land. He looks like he's between 3 members, but a very nice flash. It means that they're able to combo out onto this Kindred and maybe forgetting about the Tahm Kench ultimate because it's not really used as a combat ultimate in these kind of situations all that often. Blabber goes down, rookie mistake there, splitting from the rest of the team. And then leads to this play, which is arguably bigger. Because this is Lodic in the 2v2 showing how dominant the Varus can be. Zeyzal obviously not having the ultimate available means that he's taking maximum damage to the entirety and giving it over to Kira.
Trade, taking top outer, taking Rift after that Infernal, and probably enough without Shelly to take down the mid outer as well. But Kira, he's going to try and force something here. 3v2 for C9 there in the mid lane, but here comes TK once again. Moving Lodic in, Edward immediately has to spit him out to safety though, but Blabber took a lot of damage already early. Licorice forced to ulti in, has the next one going. Blabber forced to ulti, but again, he gets chopped by Urgot and put into the meat grinder. And Cloud9 forced to retreat. Zeyzal with a disengaged pole as Jensen. He's maybe left for dead here with no flat. Good slow from Stayhouse. They try and run him down. Licorice is here, he's gonna maybe try and save his friend, but he can't do it at all. And now in fact in danger of having to burn the flash. Does save it, but Gambit once more come out on top.
And heads up play out of Diamond, gets him back in vision, holds the summoner spell until the very last moment, able to charge him into the wall. And another turret falling down. Herald still in.
But +1 there. The charge does come through from the Herald. Kira looking to lock down. Jensen finds the stun. Zeyzal trying to deny them out as he dives into the back line, but Shelly's still up. Actually a kill already onto Jensen as Diamond found the assassination, and now Zeyzal, he's put into the grind the next time as Stayhouse snipes him with Fear Beyond Death. And Gambit is just going to pressure this inhibitor turret now. Licorice forced to ulti away.
And Kira coming up clutch in these team fights, gets the 2-man wall, and because Diamond was on the front line, Zeyzal can't find a way in. Gambit break the base, and they're in firm control.
Want pressure, certainly. They're a team that has always played around Baron. As ulti out, gonna find a pick. Sneaky dead already. Logic just finds the snipe. And now Zeyzal left out to dry on the front side of the fight. C9 trying to find something as Blabber peppers Edward with arrows. But Gambit, they've got more than enough coverage. They will get out safely. And they'll take the pick.
And no ultimate use from Blabber this time. They still knew that they could rip him back if needed. And you can see that this Gambit lineup right now is just rolling. Their siege underneath turrets is so strong. And I like the fact that this time around, they didn't overcommit. They took the one pick. They were willing to back away.
Stone finds Blabber. He jumps away, so no range can be found. But Gambit have started the Baron. This might be enough space for Gambit to just take down a very early objective. I think they know they're on it. Yeah, you don't have Kira there for a while as Abyssal is going to ride Edward in, but it's just him as Blabber. It's going to get forced out. Licorice trying to find the dive. He wants Diamond. It's so low, he finds it. Perfect execution. Dashes in for the assassination, and now it's Cloud9 that might look to take the Baron, but Gambit still continuing the fight. Zeyzal with a big four-man pole does find a good action on the front side of the fight. Cloud9 going to chase them away from the area as Sneaky back off the respawn.
Yeah, and really smart disengage coming out of Gambit there, because without Diamond, Zeyzal
also available, pretty low with the stun onto Blabber. He's going to go down in one CC chain. And Sayle's still ready with the ulti, so it's going to be Zeyzal served up next. Here's Licorice going to try and save the back end of the fight, but Fear Beyond Death will snipe one as Stayos grabs the double. I mean, Licorice, what can you possibly do here? As Jensen is cut off by a wall, dancing around the Anivia Storm, and that's another great stun from Kira. Heal out there from Jensen to try and save his life as Licorice has dove in to try and do something in the fight, but he's going to get wall banged by the Poppy and taken down by Kira, and Gambit can do no wrong.
Looking to continue the fight, not able to find Sneaky, but they will take the turret pastry time. And you can see how well the Poppy works against the whole comp. Licorice comes available for 1 second in the smoke, gets tackled out of it. All of a sudden, the steadfast presence comes up, can't dash back in. Just so much going on here. They're going to take the recall. Not going to greed out for the Baron this time around, just taking the advantages and continuing to grow the lead.
Yep, they grab gold, they go back, they spend it, and they'll run back to the pit for another go-around as we'll watch this one again. Blabber really wanted this kill.
And look at how much work the wall is doing. Zeyzal, once again, thought he had the initiation, gets knocked out of his headbutt pole combo, gets brought in. Jensen has to run away from the spear, and then Licorice is just trying to buy time, but the wall cuts off the entire choke. Jensen doesn't want to burn Summoner's Spells. In the end, has to use heal. This is what I'm talking about. He's technically in smoke. He gets tackled out of it. Steadfast Present goes up between him and the Shroud. And Diamond just playing these team fights, even though he's 1-1 and 6. Like a Edward face check.
Trying something again, Edward. Pretty tanky. Ulti is going to get moved out by Sneaky. I think he might have flashed out of the way, but Zeyzal already too low. Fear Beyond Death grabs him again. Stayhouse with the snipes as Licorice is trying to dive the carries here, but he's out of ult charge. Is now forced to flip away. Logic with a wonderful flash. Insane outplay with a Gambit AD carry. And Cloud9 again left to defend. Flash is good. But again, the wall plus Poppy threat was there, and now Stayos is just going to dive the Nexus turrets. Blabber, he's ready to defend. He's got his ulti. They might actually find a counter kill here. Stayos finally goes down as Blabber puts the respite up at just the right time. And Gambit, have they gone too far again, Spawn?
Looks like that's the case. Sneaky doesn't have ultimate. The disengage is going to be secured by Kira, but without your AD carry pastry, I don't think you should be diving Nexus turrets. Stayos feeling it at the moment. He's 6-2 and 2.
But Inhibitor will fall down. Cloud9 do not leave to defend it. Diamond in, but actually get knocked around. He's dead. That was too far forward. Now 5v4 for Cloud9.
And he put up the steadfast presence. He thought that he had a way to deny the engage.
Dying very quickly. They're going to go back in. They look for the engage. They find Sayos. The wall cuts off half of Cloud9 as Licorice dives into the backside of the fight. They're actually going to try and cut him off. Licorice, he's just buying time. He's on to Logic. That's Cloud9 Baron. But Licorice, can he magic his way out of there? He's dancing around his Shroud. PE1 over the walls. He flushes out from the rest of it. And C9 needs to run. Abyssal Voyage there. He's going to try and cut off Sneaky, but he KIs away. Still dead though as Logic finds a snipe. And Jensen is just going to try and cut them off. A good flip from Stayos, but he's been left out to dry by the rest of his teammates. Zeyzal re-engaged. That's the kill for Cloud9.
And Kira just couldn't go with the team, not that mobile. Cloud9 take the 1-for-1 trade, take the Baron.
One more wave, and then it's a race to this Baron as Licorice has found himself a pretty creative flank spot, but an ulti from Logic is going to start the CC chain up. Blabber with a very good last second ult. Needs to try and save Jensen, but Diamond found it as Zeyzal finds a big pulverize. Stayos in the front side. He's getting burnt down by the marksman of Cloud9, and Licorice dives in. Execution is good, but Kira is able to find the trade kill. Now Blabber, he's forced away. A Sneaky's left out to dry. Killer Instinct supercharges out, but he still gets stunned blind by Kira's Q. And Gambit, that might be enough to seal this game.
Yeah, it certainly should be. Once again, Kira's walls coming up clutch. The Anivia God able to turn the game around, and they'll march towards the Nexus.
Inhibitor dead, it's 2 only in the defense. The rookies on Cloud9, Zeyzal and Blabber must defend a seemingly impossible situation. But Gambit, they'll just ravage down these Nexus turrets. They'll tie up Zeyzal in the Steadfast Presence. They'll put the Glacial Storm on the feet of Blabber and force him down with a stun. As Gambit, they'll tie out the series in style.
And all of the win conditions that Raz highlighted at the start of the day, the innovation, the carry bot lane, and ability to neutralize Licorice were all there in that game for Gambit. They turn it around.